Hi and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Mollie Mason. I'm a holistic nutritionist and I'm on a mission to help women feel good in their bodies and show up for their brightest lives. If you want encouragement in showing up for yourself and finding freedom in your wellness journey, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe below for more videos. Today, we've got favorites upon favorites because I am packing in all of my favorite things from 2021. We're covering wellness, beauty, non-toxic skincare, a couple fashion items, and some good home stuff. The best products of 2021, my favorite things from this year. Let me tell you, this is the second time I'm recording this video. I thought last time was great. I was excited about sharing it with you. I uploaded the footage and I went, oh shoot, I have lipstick all over my tooth. We are all about breaking down standards of perfection around here, so part of me was like, oh, maybe it's fine. No, trust me, it was not fine. It was incredibly distracting. So I'm recording this for a second time. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Tell me you loved it. Tell me it was worth it. Just tell me it was worth it. Let's get after it. Let's start with beauty. First up here is this Flawless Silicone Face Scrubber. I tried two similar products before this one. The first one I tried was actually one of the bigger names in this market, and I hated it. It had multiple interchangeable heads, but they were so rough on my face. I've shared in the past that I struggled with perioral dermatitis, and that wrecked my skin. Then I tried another version somewhat similar to this that was quite bougie, but I just didn't like it. I feel like it didn't do anything, to be honest. Now this one is totally affordable. I think it was like $40. I'll link it for you below. The silicone head is gentle. It is not too tough on my skin, but it really does help me get a deeper clean. I use it with this vitamin C honey gel cleanser from Now. Together, they are the perfect pair. I love this cleanser because it doesn't strip my skin, but it leaves it feeling soft and supple and clean. It's kind of become a little part of my self-care routine, my wind down routine. I like to spend 2 to 3 minutes just giving my face this nice gentle scrub. After I cleanse and I tone my face with a cotton swab, I will see if there's anything left, and I totally notice a difference that this does a much better job of actually getting all the gunk off my face. So this thing is amazing. I truly am in love. Next favorite is actually an unexpected one. Look, let me say here, I am far from a beauty guru. I don't know anything about makeup. I like to keep things super simple, and it's really important to me to use safe, non-toxic products on my skin. I've actually really been wanting to try, I think it's called the Skin Tint from Ilia. I feel like people are raving about it, but I hesitated ordering it because I didn't know what color was going to match my skin. Walking through the aisles in Target, I actually saw this on an end cap and decided to give it a go. I am obsessed. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Silk Foundation Elixir. I love it. First of all, because of my Hashimoto's, I struggle with dry skin. So anything I put on my face, it needs to be moisturizing. This honestly feels like skincare, like moisturizing oil with a little bit of coverage and tint in it. It's buildable. Now, obviously, you're not gonna get to the same level of coverage as a foundation, but I do feel like you can put on a couple layers if you want a little bit of additional coverage. I love that it doesn't feel caked on my skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. Best part about it is it's only a 2 on the EWG scale of toxicity. I always look for things 2 and under, and I'm so pleased with this. Okay, last favorite in the beauty category is probably not a surprise to you because I feel like everyone and their mother raves about this product, but it is the Revlon Blow Dry Brush. You'll have to let me know below if you have one, if you love it, what you think. It makes my hair feel soft and voluminous. It really feels like it cuts down on dry time and also just like the chaos of trying to figure out how to brush my hair while I'm blow drying it. I don't know. I've never been an expert. I'm pretty sure I'm still not using this properly, but it still gives me more of that blowout feel. I will say, since chopping 11 inches of my hair off, it is a lot easier to do my hair, but especially before then, I was just in love with this product. I'm realizing as I'm talking to you that I probably should have thought to take the hair out of this before I showed it to you. Why is it that hair on our heads is not gross, but hair off of our heads is like so repulsive to us? I don't understand, but sorry if that's disgusting. Most days I try to let my hair air dry, but on the days when I feel like I need a good blowout, it definitely does feel like it makes my hair last longer. It just makes life easier. If you have not given one of these a try, maybe it's time to give it a go. Okay, let's switch to wellness. Obviously, as a nutritionist, I could give you 10,000 wellness products. So I really tried to narrow it down and choose my absolute staples of my wellness routine, my favorites from this year. First, we'll start with a new addition to my wellness routine. routine this past year, and that is beef liver. Now, if that grosses you out, don't worry. They're capsules. It's desiccated beef liver. You don't taste it. The reason I love beef liver is because it basically works as a natural, organic, nature-made multivitamin. The truth is, for most of human history, we ate the entirety of the animal, and nowadays we just don't do that, and because of that, we miss out on so many of the important nutrients. Beef liver is packed with vitamins, specifically B vitamins. It's incredibly important if you're going to take beef liver that you choose a grass-fed option. I really like this one. You can get on Amazon. It's grass-fed, grass-finished, hormone, pesticide, and GMO-free. Absolutely no fillers. You know how a lot of times when you start taking supplements, you don't necessarily notice an improvement right away. It can take time. This is one of those things where I was like, no questions asked. I definitely noticed more energy after adding this to my routine. The next is probably my favorite supplement of all time in the history of ever. If you've seen my What I Eat in a Day, you know that the first thing I start every day with is my gut shot. Biome has this amazing product with super greens and probiotics, prebiotics, digestive support, all mixed into one supplement. And that's been a favorite of mine for years. But this year in 2021, they came out with the new version, which is the super reds. So if greens powders freak you out, I get it. They're not necessarily the best. This one is delicious. So instead of powdered greens, it has powdered red, berries, pomegranate, cherries, while still having the probiotics, prebiotics, and digestive support blend that I find to be so important for gut health. Just like my super greens, I put it in one of these shots to take every morning. I like to switch off between the two just so I know I'm getting a variety of nutrients. Look, I understand that people like me and other wellness experts are often sharing all about the power of all these supplements, and I do think there is such a time and place for supplements in your wellness routine, in your healing protocol. But if you are overwhelmed, obviously start first with diet, with movement, with sleep, with those fundamentals. But if you want to add a supplement to your routine, I have always said this is where I think you should start. If you're gonna take one supplement, I think it should be this. And that's because it really does work like a combination of a multivitamin with digestive support. Gut health is the foundation of your health. If you've done my Kill the Yeast protocol, you know this is a part of it because I love this supplement. So if you just wanna add one thing to your 2022 wellness routine to take care of your body, to support your gut, start here. This is a great place to start. All right, last supplement in this favorites video, my matcha collagen. I've had maybe 3 cups of coffee in the last 3 years, and that is all because I switched to matcha. To be honest, coffee was just wreaking havoc on my hormones, and it was really inflaming my anxiety. If you feel like you have anything other than a positive response to coffee, I highly recommend trying out matcha. In my latest What I Eat in a Day, I shared why I'm so obsessed with having my matcha after my breakfast. If you've tried matcha before and you think it's disgusting, you're not wrong. It can be disgusting. Here's the thing. You need a high quality matcha and you need it prepared properly. Those two things make such a difference. The reason I love this supplement so much is because it does have a quality matcha in it. It's paired with collagen. So you're already getting your gut healing protein boost. And the only other ingredient in here is coconut water powder, which if you don't like coconut water, don't freak out. I don't really love coconut water either. I think it tastes like feet. This does not taste like feet. Something about the coconut water I think really helps with the grittiness, the texture of the matcha. So if you've had matcha and you struggle to make it where it's smooth, this is awesome. If you're intimidated about making the switch from coffee to matcha, this really is an amazing place to start. Okay, next wellness favorite is a fitness tool, and that is my Saucony running shoes. So my roots in fitness go back to running competitively growing up. I've run 7 half marathons. I love running. It's in my bones, it's in my blood, but running has not felt so great for me after my diagnosis. I've really struggled with running, and something I really struggled with last year was plantar fasciitis. I had the worst case of plantar fasciitis. I did not have the right shoes. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have the right pair of shoes for you and your body type. So I'm obsessed with my Freedom 4 Sauconys, but these might not be right for you. It's so important to go to a running store, get fitted. That's what I did to get matched with these. I love them. This is my second pair. It feels so good. I've been getting back into running. Right now, I'm just running 5Ks. I'm trying to see if maybe I can work my way up to a 10K, and then maybe hopefully get to a place where my adrenals and my thyroid and my body is healthy enough to train for a half. That's the hope, that's the goal, that's what I'm praying for. But right now it just feels so good to get back into running with these suckers on my feet. Feels good, I love these. Last wellness favorite that I'm gonna share about here is something you've, again, already seen me share before. Trader Joe's chocolate honey mints. These things I'm telling you, I am a huge proponent of having healthy alternatives to indulgences that you love. This is one of those perfect examples. I literally have a special spot in my freezer for these because we love them so much. It's just like the perfect sweetness without being so sweet that I want to like binge on 10 of them. I can just fully enjoy one of these. Frozen is also perfection because the outside chocolate is like hard, but the inside honey is still soft and gooey. If you love a good mint chocolate moment, if you like York patties, I'm telling you, don't sleep on these things. Okay, let's move on to home favorites. As y'all know, this past year we moved into this new home that we've been renovating. Because of that, I obviously have a lot of favorite things. This entire house is my favorite thing, but I'm just gonna save all the decor and home design for some other videos and just give you a few things that we've added to our home this year that have really, truly improved my life. The first is one of my favorite physical, tangible, material items in the whole world. It has quite literally improved my life. That is not an overstatement. It is my RoboVac. Guys, let me tell you the story of robot vacuums in the Mason household. When we were engaged and putting together our wedding registry, Cashmere wanted to put a RoboVac on it, and I was like, that's stupid. We don't need one. That's excessive. I can vacuum our floors. Then we got Gunner, and Gunner is the cutest, fluffiest, furriest, happiest addition to our lives. But yeah, he's a mess and he makes our house a mess. He sheds like a monster and he also just tracks dirt everywhere. So like, I don't know, 4 years ago or something, we bought a robot vacuum, but we got one of the cheaper alternatives on Amazon, and it was amazing for like 3 months. It very quickly fell apart. It did not work. It got so clogged with Gunner hair so fast. It was like completely defeating the purpose. I would have to clean it out 3 times while it was running around our living room. So this past year, we moved into this house. We've been doing construction. It's been kind of a beast to keep clean. And we also just have wood floors everywhere in our downstairs. It's just been a lot to keep up with. And so I said, I want a robot vacuum, but I want a real one. I want a good one. I want one that's gonna last. So my mom, as a very generous housewarming gift, got us this Shark. And let me tell you, you can't just get any robot Shark vacuum. I'm gonna link for you this specific model because literally the way that this whole thing is designed, it is created for pet hair. The way the brush and the bristles work, it is so much less likely to get clogged. Literally mapped out our house. We could put on the map the different names of the rooms so you can easily send it to specific rooms, which is incredible. It doesn't just blop around aimlessly, smacking into things. Like, this thing is smart and it empties itself. It has this high-powered vacuum that sucks all the dog hair and dirt out of it, and then it keeps going and cleaning my house. Before we got this thing, I was quite literally sweeping our floors 1 to 2 times a day because I just could not keep up with the mess. Now I send this thing out every day and I only clean my floors once a week. Every Sunday when we're doing our cleaning routine, we will like get a good sweep and vacuum and mop, but otherwise this really feels like it keeps things pretty clean, which is just, I mean, it's magical. It's absolutely magical. I know it's a huge investment, but truly, truly, it has made my daily life so much better. It will change your life. Like I said, I could share like every piece of our home decor and everything I love. If you guys want me to do more home design videos here, let me know. But I'm just gonna share one more thing in the home category. Arguably, I don't even know if this really is the home category, but it's my clear glass coffee mugs. I love these so much. They bring me so much joy. I don't know what it is, but making my matcha, making my tea in this beautiful mug and like seeing it inside, I think that's especially it. When I make a matcha latte and it's got this beautiful, bright, vibrant green foam on the top, I think I just love getting to see that. I just feel like they're timeless, they're classy, they're beautiful. I don't know, it's just one of those simple daily pleasures that brings me joy. The last category here is fashion. I'm just gonna share a couple of items. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, fashion looks and feels very different for me since my body changes. One thing I found myself really loving during 2021 was jewelry. I think because shopping for and dressing this body has felt a lot more challenging. It just feels good to invest in simple staples that feel good on my body and then kind of dress it up and have some fun with some jewelry. So in my last favorites video, I shared with you these little dangle hoops that I got, and I have since added drastically to my Hey June collection. For my second haul, I got these spike Huggies, which I am so obsessed with. I got a little edge to them. And then I also got this incredible gold cuff. I've always wanted to get additional piercings in my ear, but I just like haven't dealt with it. I've kind of chickened out, I don't know. I love this thing because it's no piercing required. It just literally wraps around your ear. It actually stays super well, and I feel like it's just been so fun to add a little bling. I just absolutely love the like ear candy stacked situation that's in style right now. I don't know, this is just my version of it. It feels really fun. I also decked myself out with a few more gold rings, but this one right here, this one on my pointer finger, this is one of those fun customized birth month flower rings. We all know I love my dainty jewelry, but it's just still got a little bit more oomph to it. I chose the Cosmos because this is the flower for October, which is Cashmere's birthday month as well as our wedding anniversary. It just makes me smile every time I look down at it. All right, and the last favorite, which I am very hesitant to put in the fashion category because arguably these are not fashionable, but you know what's coming. It is my pillow slides, guys. I cannot tell you how much I love these things. So much so. You already saw, this is the first pair I got. Yes, I have since purchased a second. So when I first got these, I definitely planned for these to just be like my house slippers, something to wear around the house to support my heels. But I kept finding myself walking out of the house with them, going to yoga in them and running to the grocery store. So I decided to get a second pair. I try to keep these as like my actual house slipper that I don't wear outside, although sometimes I accidentally do, but just to keep these more clean. And then these are the ones that I wear out of the house. And I'm not sure which one I like better. There's pros and cons to both. I really like the color of this one. I don't know, something about the shape. I feel like it just looks a little bit more stylish, and then it doesn't have that cutout right here, which I just think looks better. These are a lot heavier, so for that reason, I kind of like them more, and then I also kind of like them less. So I'm not really sure. I think maybe these are the more comfortable ones, but these look better, which is why I wear these out of the house. The funniest part about this is truly anytime I'm wearing these out, some girl stops me and says, "Those are so cute, where did you get them?" And it makes me laugh because Cashmere despises them. He thinks they're hideous, he hates them. But everywhere I go, girls tell me they're so cute. So it just like irks him. He's like, "No, don't tell her that, they're hideous." I'm trying to convince him he needs a pair. He's been complaining about his feet hurting on these hardwoods that we have in our house. I don't know, I might just buy him a pair for Christmas and make him fall in love. But seriously, if you are looking for something to wear in or out of your house that supports your feet, that feels incredible. Obviously, we're now entering the colder months where fuzzy slippers are more acceptable, but I don't know. I think I'm still gonna be wearing these over my traditional slippers in the house because they just feel so good on my feet. Well, there you have it. My absolute staple items, obsessions, true curated favorites of 2021. Honestly, everything here is pretty darn affordable except for that RoboVac, but trust me, it's worth it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Those things really support me as a new YouTuber. If you do like seeing favorites videos here, make sure you let me know below. Stay tuned because I've got so much encouragement coming your way for New Year, ways to build up your wellness routine. I know you're gonna love it. I can't wait. I'll see you in the next one.